Ishin, wearing his Soul Reaper Shihakusho, appears in front of Ichigo and Aizen. Ichigo is surprised to find out his father was a Soul Reaper as well. However, he understands that he must have had his reasons to hide that fact, and he promises to wait until Ishin is ready to disclose them. Relieved by seeing his father, Ichigo leaves Aizen to him and goes to fight Gin.
Putting some distance between us, a wise decision. Must be in their blood.
Dad.
Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. I know you've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you every...
I don't. You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you, without sounding like I'm disrespecting you. So I guess I'll just have to wait until you want to tell me.
You're talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
They've cloaked their spiritual pressure. That's quite the force field they've put up. You've been watching for an awfully long time, Gin.
I wasn't only sitting there and watching. I just couldn't find an opportunity or reason to step in. That's all.
I see.
It's been quite a while. We haven't fought in a long time. Do you remember it? The last time that we fought? You came charging at me at full steam after I cut Chidambo's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy.
I don't remember.
You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. Or like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
Oh, you're a poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what it was you were looking at.
I thought you were an interesting boy. But, as it turns out, you're just creepy.
Yeah, you're one to talk.
We'll figure it out.
My sword, Shinzo. Do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time. In this case, I'll have to show you. Bankai. Kamishimi no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. There. Where are you going? I didn't feel that.
Now you'll see.
Close one.
Easy to rip. What's the matter? This power. What's the matter? Now you'll see. Is that it? Learn my moves? Dodge this. What's the matter? Now you'll see.
Still good.
One second. That's all it'll take me. This is my qualification! Here I come.
Where are you going?
I'm still here. Incredible.
Got it.
Sorry.
What do you say? Shall we end?
Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid.
I'll end this now. This is it. I'm sorry, but this is the end.
You cannot escape. Kamishimi no Yari. Uto Renji.
Let's wrap this up already.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Dodging would be a waste of time.
That's it.
It's all
I'm ending this. Strike back.
It's all important.
Yes.
Still good.
Don't miss it. This will finish you. Getsuga.
We'll get the other Kumpaku in a bit. It's weird because it would have been better to like lose it earlier, if that makes sense. But it's like I don't really want to lose any.
Keen.
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its lengthening and shortening. I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you've figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kamishi ni no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishi ni no Yari isn't the longest Zanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest. But of course, knowing that won't do you any good.
What's wrong? You're really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yes, so it seems. I've reached my limit. As a Soul Reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand.
The fate
He
explanation's a
mistook the
little
nature
weird,
of
but
its
it's fine.
power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, causing her to lose her Soul Reaper powers. The reason for that was because she was torturing herself for having killed Kaien Shiba. Yasutora Sado, Orihime Inoue, their special powers were awakened because in the deepest recesses of their hearts, they cursed their own powerlessness and longed to overcome it. I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was. Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hirako and the others would never have ended up becoming completely visored. The hollowifying of Shinji Hirako and the others was an experiment in hollowification, as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers. The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hirako and the others evolved into complete visored. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it, but it's not quite that simple. It only materializes something if it is within the abilities of the subject at hand. In that sense, it is a power to lead the subject in the direction it wishes to go. But living beings are strange creatures. They are designed to strive so that they may realize whatever their undersized hearts desire.
You...
Way to stop it. That was pretty good, even if it was pure luck.
Ichigo!
Shut up! I'm really close to finishing him off. Stay out of this!
Oh, I'm so sorry, Captain Eisen. Did I interrupt your conversation?
No, we're done here. This conversation is over.
Dad? What the heck is that? What's happening?
How should I know?
How appropriate that the name it was given should be Hogyoku. The power it has shatters the horizon, blasting it into its constituent parts, separating the divine and the earthly. You've come. Kisuke Urahara.
Whew. A lot to digest, but we still have to redo that fight real quick. If you think I'm leaving that one to go, like, we're not. Of course, him doing 5 Konpaku damage is kind of nuts, but it is what it is. As far as I'm aware, there's no talisman or other charm that prevents that. But I'm gonna try. Again, we're gonna try not to fuck up, but at the same time, like, the battle goes on for a long time, and I've got to hit him 3 times before he gets me.
My sword, Shinzo.
A few times.
Do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time. Now you'll see my power.
Like my moves? What about this?
In this case, I'll have to show you. Bankai. Kamishini no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. It's all working.
Is that it? Yes? Now you'll see! Now you'll see! Dodge this. There. What's the matter? Now you'll see! That's it.
Well, it's going to get even faster.
Let's go, Sangetsu! What's the matter? Dodge this. Let's go. Getsuga! Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this is the end. Wasn't very nice. What a joke!
It's all
Sorry.
Let you run? Not a chance. What a slump. Where are you going?
Sorry. I'm still here. I'll end it here. What?
Look now. It's all working. So slow.
Focus. I'm still here. I'm still going. I'll end this now.
I must retreat. Where are you?
Yes. You're easy to read. Wasn't so nice.
Nope. See, that was my worry. It's just like, I should have soul broke him, to be fair, but that was my fault. Because I can regain from reversal. Transformation gives me a little gauge back.
Shinzo, do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they called me Hyapon Zashi, the 100 swords, when I was a kid. But then, do you know how far it extends with Bankai? Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. You ready? You sure? I won't hold back this time. In this case, I'll have to show you. Bankai. Kamishini no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. Where are you going? It's all for strike back. There. Strike back. Like that moves. Let's end this battle. What's the matter? Now let's see. You're too soft. Still good. Let's go. Getsuga.
Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai.
You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid. Where are you going?
Is that it? I can see you coming.
I didn't feel that.
1 second. That's all it'll take me. This is my holification! Here I come.
It's all pointless. Well,
Sorry. I'll win this one. Sabotage this. Eat this. Eat this. Too slow.
where are you?
Is that it? Still good.
So stuffed. Where are you going?
Okay, this one will do 4.
Not a chance.
Sorry.
And that'll do it.
Sorry.
You can skip all that. We've already seen it. It's fine. Aizen explains that the Hogyoku's real power is to externalize the wishes of those who possess it. Having read Aizen's wishes, the Hogyoku starts fusing with him. Right then, the man who created the Hogyoku, Urahara, appears. Aizen is confident that he already has full control of the sphere, but Urahara mercilessly attacks him with his Kido. However, Aizen seems unscathed.
It's been a long time, Aizen. I must say, that's an awfully strange look for you.
The process of evolution is
Thank you,
usually a
Aegis.
rather ugly operation.
I didn't actually say that it was ugly, though. So, you fused with the Hogyoku. Very impressive.
Not fused. I would prefer you said I subdued. The Hogyoku you weren't able to control yourself.
Maybe I should stop playing around. I have no other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. Couldn't control. Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's clearly sour grapes on your part. No, but then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever. Now, so be it.
See that?
Where are you looking?
This one's entirely Aren't you gonna die? Riku Jokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
I was pushed back. I let you escape.
Too bad. Feeling prepared. Can you see that? Aren't you gonna dodge? Scream. The tips of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt. Behold where I point. Bullet of light. 8 bodies. 9 passages. Heavenly...
Nah, we're not gonna do that. Like, if I have to keep 6 Konpaku, then, like, this should be simple. Like, the real answer is I need to reflect those beams he's shooting at me, but I didn't know that at the time.
We should put an end to this. No other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. Couldn't control. Oh, that's right. At the time.
At the time, that's clearly sour grapes on your part. No, but then, that's of no consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever.
Disappointed. Aren't you gonna dodge? This can't be. Heard you. That isn't gonna cut it. What? Careful now. Put more heart in. Put more heart in. Scream. Blood sheet. No way. Back. Feeling prepared. Careful now. Okay, block it. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
I am being defeated.
Tips of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt. Behold where I point. Bullet of light, 8 bodies, 9 passages, heavenly scripture, ailing treasures, great wheel, gray turret. The arrow flashes and disappears into the distance.
Do you think I'd let you use a Kido like that? I will...
Too late! Pierce. Riku Jokoro. Hado number 91. Senjuko Tentaiho. My apologies.
That'll do it. Angus, can you hear me okay? It's okay if you're lurking, I just need to know.
Amazing.
Aizen. It seems that you really let your guard down. You're barely doing anything to protect yourself after taking in the Hogyoku.
You're quite right. I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it. After having subdued the Hogyoku, my body is beginning to progress past all of its old powers, surpassing them, advancing them. And they were already unequaled in the Soul Society. Not even a Kido in the 90s is worth bothering to elude for me now.
You're mistaken. I didn't say you'd let your guard down because you weren't eluding my Kido. In the past, you wouldn't have touched me twice without having conceived of some kind of plan in advance.
What's this?
Seals. I plugged up all of the spiritual pressure vents that all Soul Reapers have on their wrists. You're going to end up being burned from within by your own spiritual pressure.
Mr. Urahara.
Not yet. I wish it were that easy. Believe me, I do. But then he'd be just another monster. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
What the hell is that?
What the hell is that indeed? Urahara's attack has no power against Aizen now that he has the Hogyoku's power. Aizen says that he will destroy anything that threatens to defeat him.
You tricked me into attacking, using a Kido in the 90s as bait in order to burn me from within, by means of a technique you developed. Had it not been I... No. Had it not been I with a subdued Hogyoku, this fight would have been over. But sadly, the Hogyoku, through your very own creation, is beyond your comprehension. Even this technique, which you probably developed in preparation for this battle, won't be able to harm me. Yoruichi.
Of course, Yoruichi.
How'd you like that? That should...
Yoruichi! Get away from there!
I see. The fact that your leg wasn't harmed by my attack means that it's something that's notably out of the ordinary.
Oh man, that was special iron anti-hierro armor too. I didn't expect it to be broken so easily.
Don't make me laugh. Was that your secret weapon? Don't think you can...
Getsuga Tensho!
It's weird how they don't actually show the slash, but that's fine.
How'd that work?
I'm not sure. To be honest, I haven't been able to read his spiritual pressure since he transformed. It's obvious that he's terrifyingly powerful, but even as I attack him, it's almost as if he's not even there. It's creepy. The only one who can perceive Aizen's power right now is someone who's in the same state as he is.
That was a fine strike. I understood that attack perfectly.
What is that in there? What's happening?
And now, I think it's time you people understood my power too.
Bonk. Ichigo can only look on as Aizen fights against his friends. Gin, seeing that, speaks to him. He realized that Ichigo has already given up on front of the power of Aizen and the Hogoku. He attacks Ichigo, saying that he cannot let him fight Aizen as he is right now. Ichigo tries to fight back with his holification, but...
You okay? I'm right here behind you. Gotcha. Just kidding. Tell you what, let's take a little break. What the? It's okay. Let's just watch. It's inevitable. I've been with Aizen for quite a long time now, but I've never seen that before. Then again, he absorbed the Hogyoku before I knew it, so I shouldn't be surprised. You get what I'm saying? There's really nothing that anybody can do. You and them are gonna die, and that'll be that. It'll be all over then.
No way. I won't let that happen.
Good, good. I had a feeling you'd say that.
Besides, with Aizen the way that he is, pretty much anything could happen to you too.
Oh my. Well, I didn't think that you were going to say that. That makes it sound like you've already made the assumption that you're gonna die. Like it's a given. Really? Have you given up already? Just like that? You're just going to up and quit?
That's...
Look at you. Tell me, were you always this weak?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Listen, you should just run away. It's all over for you. You're not a warrior anymore. You're not a soul reaper, not a hollow, not a human. You're nothing. You really think you have any chance of beating somebody who those three weren't able to beat? In that incomplete state of yours? Look, with all due respect, get out of here. You don't want to die yet, do you? I'm simply not interested in you anymore. I'm sure that even Captain Aizen would be really disappointed in you right now. You're scared, right? I mean of Captain Aizen. You sensed it, didn't you? Captain Aizen's overwhelming power. That was the final warning I'm going to give you. If you're not going to start running, then I'll just have to kill you right here and now.
Aizen defeats Urahara, Ishin, and Yoruichi. He and Gin open the Senkaimon to reach the real Karakura Town, which had been sent to the Soul Society. This meant one thing. The residents of Karakura Town are going to be killed by Aizen. Ishin talks the will to fight back into Ichigo, who chases after Aizen through the Senkaimon. How is it only 81%? How many Aizen fights are they going to make me do? Probably like 3.
Dad, Urahara, Yoruichi.
Gin, what were you trying to do to him just now?
Nothing. I was just teasing him a bit.
I see. Open the Senkaimon. We're going to invade Karakura Town in the Soul Society. It's not necessary to destroy Tenkaiketsu. It would be more convenient to create the Oken, the royal key in the Soul Society, to take down the royal palace.
Yes.
Wait!
Captain Aizen.
Yes, it seems that the chrysalis stage is now over. What a relief. Now, at last, I'll be able to witness the end of the Soul Society with my very own eyes. I'm going to leave you here. I can devour you later on, after all of this has reached its conclusion.
Again, he just walks off.
What's going...
Ichigo, come on! Don't just stand there! Open the Senkaimon!
Dad!
Let's go. We're gonna protect Karakura Town.
That's impossible. No, there's just no way.
How do you know for sure that it's impossible?
Because I know, and so do you, Dad. There's no way we can beat a monster with that kind of spiritual pressure.
I see. So, you're able to sense his spiritual pressure then?
What?
Let's go. Aren't you coming? What else are you gonna do? Huh? Cry? You gonna sit there and cry again about how you can't save anyone? Think hard about why Aizen headed to the Karakura Town in the Soul Society. If you don't, people you want to protect and everybody else, everyone in Karakura Town will die at the hands of Aizen.
Dad, open the Senkaimon.
I was going to anyway.
Rangiku. That's insane. You're still not well. You've only been healed enough to barely stay alive. Your treatment isn't finished yet. Rangiku! The Dangai. My. How terribly nostalgic. Must be the cleaner.
That's not good. I think that we should get going, Captain Aizen. Captain Aizen, listen. We should really get going. That thing isn't a creature of spiritual pressure. It's actually a creature of reason. It's not something spiritual pressure can handle.
What's there to fear, Geen? Certainly not reason. Reason is but a shield for those who cower behind it. Well, all right. Shall we then?
Basically, he destroyed the cleaner, which is unheard of, even for the most powerful beings. Rangiku, covered in wounds, stands in front of Aizen and Geen as they arrive in the real Karakura town. Rangiku and Geen move elsewhere to talk. She asks him why he betrayed the Soul Society to side with Aizen, but he only replies that she is in the way and attacks her. He then goes back to Aizen to report that he's killed Rangiku. Aizen can sense that Rangiku's spiritual pressure is in fact disappeared.
Karakura town must lie in that direction. We strayed from our course slightly.
Come on now. Don't say it like it's my fault. The reason that we got off course is because you had to go and get all rambunctious.
You're right. I apologize. Let's walk for a bit. I see. This view doesn't become the Soul Society at all. Now, this will be our last look at it.
I got here in time. Aizen. Geen.
Rangiku.
When you said you were just in time, did you mean in time to protect those people? Or were you referring to the annihilation of Karakura town and the creation of the Oaken, the royal key? Well, either way, you were wrong. What's wrong? Don't you enjoy talking to me?
Captain Aizen, I'm sorry about my old friend. I'll get her out of your sight immediately.
No problem. We're not in any rush. Take your time catching up with her here.
She's in the way, isn't she?
Not at all. Ah, yes. He's an interesting boy indeed. Well then, let's go. We have some rats to chase.
Let go of me!
You can barely stand. Why'd you come here?
I went through the Senkaimon the moment your spiritual pressure disappeared, and I just waited for you to come. I knew the exact place in Karakura town where it would transport you.
I didn't ask you to tell me how you got here. I asked you why you came here, when it's clear that you're barely even able to stand up right now.
Why do you think? Because you're here. And now I can finally ask you in person. Tell me, why did you do it? Why did you choose to serve Aizen? Why? Why did you betray Izuru when he trusted you so completely?
Are you serious? Come on. Betrayed him even though he put his trust in me? Are you sure that you're talking about the same Izuru that I knew? Ah, this is unbelievable. Why did you have to show up here? Hey, Rangiku. You're a nuisance. All right, I'm back now, Captain Aizen.
So you are. What did you do with her?
I killed her.
Her spiritual pressure is most certainly gone. I'm surprised. I had actually entertained the thought that you might choose to show her mercy when push came to shove.
Mercy? Please. I'm afraid that I don't have any of that. Didn't I tell you the first time that we met? I'm just like a snake. My skin is cold. I have no heart. I slither around searching for prey with the tip of my tongue. And I swallow the people that I care about whole. That's the kind of creature that I am. Don't you remember that about me? Looks like you've been busy too, Captain Eisen. How many people do you think that you've killed now?
I didn't count. They're inconsequential. Come, Gin. I can sense that Ichigo Kurosaki's friends are now nearby.
Wow.
After we confront and kill them, we'll hang their bodies somewhere conspicuous outside of the town. And we'll begin the creation of the Oaken.
Oh boy.
Sounds good to me. All right, well, if that's the case, I'll take care of those kids.
Gin.
The only way there is to escape from underneath the power of Kyoka Suigetsu is to touch the blade before complete hypnosis has even been activated. It took decades of work on my part to finally get that information out of you. There's not a single person in the 13 court guard squads who knows that fact, yet they were all thoroughly convinced that they'd be able to kill you. Although, it was interesting to watch them try. But in actuality, I'm the only one who can kill you, Captain Eisen.
I knew. I always kept you close by my side, ever aware of the plan you had in mind, because I was curious to see exactly how you'd go about trying to take my life. But I'm disappointed, Gin. I hope you don't think that you can kill me this easily.
I don't. Can you see it? Right here, it's chipped. You see, I left a small fragment of it inside of you.
What?
I told you about the ability that my Bankai has a while back, didn't I? I'm sorry. The thing is, I lied to you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't stretch as long as I said. It doesn't stretch as fast as I said. But it turns into dust for an instant the moment that it expands and contracts. And inside of the blade is a deadly poison that actually dissolves cells. I can see that you understand now. Just now, when I contracted my sword after piercing your chest, I left a fragment of the blade inside of you. It's nestled within your heart right now.
Gin.
If you've got something to say, you'd better say it fast. Then again, even if you do, you're gonna die anyway. Kill him. Mishini no Yoi.
Gin! You
get to die with a hole in your chest. That should make you happy.
Gin!
That's it. It's over. It's over now.
you took away may no longer be inside me right now. But it belongs to me.
What is this?
Evolution requires fear. It's initiated and spurred onward by the fear that one will perish if one remains stagnant. Thank you, Keen. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Thanks to you, I've finally become a being that transcends both Soul Reapers and Hollows.
So again, there was a lot going on there.
Rankiku, I wasn't able to do it. I failed. I wasn't able to get it back. I couldn't retrieve what he took from you. Oh, I'm so glad. At least I got to tell you I was sorry.
So Geen was playing the longest game possible with Aizen. And again, he kind of explains how his sword works. Where it doesn't actually shrink and grow, it doesn't actually like go to the length he said it does, but what it does do is that it turns to dust and then forms into a blade at really quick speed. Which is why its ability is a lot more sinister. Because to everybody else, it just looks like it's lengthening, but it's like, it's literally dematerializing, rematerializing, and it basically causes them to erupt from the inside, whatever he stabs. Which is why he needs to be very, very precise about where he aims that thing, because if he just lets that rip, it'll just tear through anything he wants. Really good ability. But unfortunately for Geen, it didn't matter at this point because the Hogyoku was already replacing Aizen's heart. And Aizen used it to further awaken. So he does have a hole in his chest and his heart is missing. But Aizen doesn't need it anymore, basically. The Hogyoku is now a part of his body, so anything that happens, it's still part of him. Going after Aizen, Ichigo and Isshin reach the Dangai. Time there flows differently, and 2,000 hours of Dangai only account for 1 hour outside of it. Isshin suggests he use this time to teach Ichigo a new technique, the final Getsuga Tensho. To defeat Aizen, Ichigo enters his inner world once again and meets a young man who calls himself Tenza Zangetsu.
Ichigo, stop!
What? I thought we were in a hurry.
Something's not right. I can't sense Cleaner's presence.
You mean the thing that's like spiritual pressure on rails?
Yeah. Ordinarily, it's something a Soul Reaper just has to avoid. But judging from the traces of spiritual pressure, Aizen must have done something to it. We can use this. The Dangai, as its name suggests, is cut off from the world of the living and from the Soul Society, even from time and space. The reason Cleaner exists is to prevent anyone who enters from staying here for too long. But now it's nowhere to be found. I could teach it to you here.
Teach? Teach me what?
The final Getsuga Tensho.
The final Getsuga Tensho?
That's right.
What do you mean you can teach me here? What are you saying?
The Dangai is a disconnected space, surrounded by a torrent of layers and layers of time. To put a number to it, it's 2,000 times denser. For every year out there, 2,000 years elapse in here. If Cleaner chased you, you'd be thrown off your original time axis. That's why there was a discrepancy of a few days the first time you entered the Soul Society after being chased by Cleaner. But Cleaner isn't here right now. If you trained in here for 2,000 hours, only an hour would pass in the outside world. That leaves the restrictive current, but there's a way to stop it. I'll hold the restrictive current until I run out of spiritual pressure. I'm pretty sure that I can do it for about 2,000 hours. That's a little less than 3 months in total. So you have that long to get it out of him.
Get it out of him?
That's right. Make him tell you. You need to pressure Zangetsu and find out from him what the final Getsuga Tensho is. Go, Ichigo!
So basically a training arc outside of time. It's basically the hyperbolic time chamber, just in a smaller dose. Convenient that the Cleaner was gone.
Relax.
Who are you? I don't understand this. Only Zangetsu should be here.
Is that any way to speak to the person who taught you to breathe?
Tensa Zangetsu.
I don't blame you at all for not recognizing me. After all, this is your first time here in a state of Bankai, so it's understandable.
Zangetsu! Are you Zangetsu?
No. So tell me, what's the name of your Bankai? My name is Tensa Zangetsu.
Hold on, Zangetsu! Listen, I didn't come here to fight. I just want to ask you something. It's about the final Getsuga Tensho.
Absolutely not. I will teach you no such thing.
You won't? But I need you to teach me. It's really important. I need to know it so that I can save Karakura Town!
I don't care. I don't care what happens to things you want to protect. It doesn't matter to me.
What do you mean by that? I thought that you'd agree to help me. Tell me something. Why did you help me up to now? Answer me, Zangetsu!
I told you exactly what I meant.
What?
Look at this world! This towering world of yours that was filled to the heavens with hope has been reduced to your tiny town. The rain that poured down on this world may have stopped, but now it's been sunk to the bottom of the ocean. All of it happened because you lost hope and stopped moving forward. Ichigo, I will not allow you to stay like that. I will grab the very roots of your despair, and I will pull them out entirely.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Huh, Ichigo? Oh, come on. What's with that look on your face?
Hey, White. Welcome back.
What's the matter? Don't you recognize me?
What's with that weird mask?
You were able to defeat Ulquiorra Schiffer while you were in this form. But still there was trepidation. What you feared was this form.
This form?
You fear taking on this form that occurs when your mind is suppressed by your own destructive impulses. As a result, you've become incapable of properly holofying.
So what then? What do you want me to do about it? Am I just supposed to clobber him or something?
No, it's not him. He isn't the one that you're going to be fighting.
We are one in the same.
Ordinarily, the two of us together actually make one. You see, the both of us are your power. You ready, Ichigo?
So, again, this only gets more complicated because... yeah. But we are going to do the spiritual pressure moves. We're not worried about our Konpaku. Let's hit it 3 times, and then basically we're just going to stand there.
Stop wasting your time, Ichigo.
Watch closely.
Wait.
So, you're still on your feet, Ichigo.
I told you. I wasn't gonna fall until you told me what the final Getsuga Tensho was.
As I already said, I don't intend to tell you.
That's 2.
If he really wanted to defeat me, he could have just done it right from the very beginning. I mean, he's so much stronger than I am. If he really had no intention of teaching it to me, he could just stop fighting and hide from me. He could have easily done that much. So why? Why do I only sense loneliness flowing from his sword?
Okay. Now I'm just going to let him do it.
I'll end it with this! Well done realizing it. The final Getsuga Tensho is something that can only be achieved one way, and that's by accepting my blade.
There's no pain. None.
Of course not. Tensa Zangetsu is you. What that means is that if you choose to accept it, There shouldn't be any sensation of pain at all when it pierces you.
Why are you crying?
Ichigo, earlier before we fought, I told you what you want to protect is different from what I do.
Yeah.
You see, what I wanted to protect, it was you, Ichigo.
What do you mean by that?
My meaning, as well as the secrets of the technique, should be passed on to you through this blade. Ichigo, if you use this technique, you will.
So they don't explain it fully, but we'll give you a synopsis afterwards. Gin is nearly killed by Aizen's attack. Rangiku, realizing this, goes to his aid, but Aizen is ready to fight back. Right then, Ichigo, who has completed his training, finally arrives, but Aizen says that he cannot sense his spiritual pressure. He further explains that he failed to evolve as he had planned, and forcefully brings Ichigo away from Karakura Town. There, the two get ready for their final duel. There is a real moment.
Gin.
Thank you, Dad. Good. Everybody seems to be all right.
Kind of.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Some people already died.
Are you really him? Are you truly Ichigo Kurosaki?
What do you mean?
If you really are Ichigo Kurosaki, I'm disappointed. I don't feel any spiritual pressure from you at all. Even if you're restraining your spiritual pressure, it's inconceivable that I wouldn't feel it. What that tells me is that you failed to evolve. You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you.
Yes. Your eyes are stronger. This is good. Now I can die. And leave this in your hands.
How disappointing, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Aizen, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to fight here. It's not the place for this.
That's a pointless suggestion. Those are the words of someone who possesses power enough to stand face to face with me and fight against me. But don't be too worried. Before Karakura Town is destroyed, you will... What?
This was like the coldest moment ever. Because again, Sosuke Aizen was just killing people by being there, right? And the fact that Ichigo is just like, nah man, you come with me.
This can't be. He overpowered me?
Let's do this, Aizen. Come on, it'll be over real quick.
Reduce ice and rage to 0 with spiritual pressure move number 2. Power to protect everyone. Might as well just put it all on. What's the matter?
But don't worry in the slightest. Before this place is destroyed, you are going to die.
This is all you can do.
This means nothing.
I'll protect you. I can't lose.
Nonsense.
What?
What nonsense?
There.
What? This means nothing.
You barely tell. I'll protect you. Damn. What's this? Big surprise. What is it? Sorry. Now, let's go.
This can't be. Nonsense.
I'll protect you.
This means nothing.
Well done. What's this? Try to dodge this.
No. That was my own fault. Again, I'm trying to play around and it's my fault. Try it again.
You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you.
Now, let's go. With my power. Try to dodge this. What's this? What?
I can change the language.
Is this all you can do? This is bad.
I can change the language. Do not
Okay, you are really pissing me off, dude.
If I so wished, I could scatter you away in one blow.
That's pretty weak. Is this all you can do?
Last nonsense.
Is this all you can do? I'll go from here.
Last futile.
Damn. Well done. I'll go from here. This is bad. Surprise. Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes?
Don't address me like that. Don't speak to me in that triumphant manner. Your physical strength merely exceeded mine for an instant. I will crush you to dust, and such miracles will occur no more.
What's this? No way.
You will die by my hand. Seeping muddled mancho, insolent vessel of lunacy. Seethe, deny, paralyze, flicker and disturb sleep. Crawling princess of iron, constantly disintegrating doll of mud. Unite, repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
But I
Game, come on, stop dicking around. There we go.
Seeping, muddled moonshow, insolent vessel of lunacy, seethe, deny, paralyze, flicker, and disturb sleep. Crawling princess of iron, constantly disintegrating doll of mud. Unite, repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi! This is Kurohitsugi performed with full incantation. It's a torrent of gravity that distorts space and time, a thing someone like you could never understand.
I guess you still haven't realized it. You see, the truth that you don't seem to grasp yet is that my power is greater than yours. Feels strange, doesn't it? You asked me earlier for the reason why I backed away from you. And now here you are, backing away from me. Is it my turn to ask this time? Why don't you tell me? Why did you back away from me?
I see. Are you exultant now because you managed to stop my swing? Are you exultant now because you managed to crush my Kido? Are you exultant now because you managed to wound me? Don't be too full of yourself, human!
It is kind of funny that that's just how that fight ends, but it's fine. Oh, geez. I didn't even... Yeah. Damn, that Kiko move took a long-ass time. Okay. No, that's... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we can go back and do that. Let's do a basic one. It should be fine.
If I so wished, I could scatter you away in one blow.
I'll protect you.
This can't be.
I'll protect everyone. Nonsense.
Do not feel
This is bad.
what nonsense.
Is this all you can do?
This means nothing. This.
Is this all you can do?
Nonsense.
Is this all you can do?
What nonsense?
What's this?
I can finally control my powers. What nonsense? Do not feel
What's this?
I can finally
Surprise. Is this all you can do? Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes?
Don't address me like that. Don't speak to me in that triumphant manner. Your physical strength merely exceeded mine for an instant. I will crush you to dust, and such miracles will occur no more.
Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Crawling princess of iron, constantly disintegrating doll of mud. Unite, repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
But I sorry. Now, let's go. What's this? Let's go somewhere else.
Okay, this is taking way too fucking long. It's like, I only have 1 minute and 15 seconds to get this fucking thing to go. And he's like always backing away. If I try to dash up to him, he's fucking slashing me in the face. Just like, come on, man.
You failed to take advantage of the final opportunity I gave you. Futile.
That's all you can do. I'll go from here.
Nonsense. Futile. I can change the land.
What's this? What?
What nonsense. It's my illusion.
This all you can do.
I can finally try.
I'll go from here.
Nonsense.
Yes, with my power. I'll protect you. I'll go from here. Damn. What's this?
What
I can't lose. What? This is bad. What's this?
I can change the land.
Bring me down. Damn. What's this?
Is it too late? Do not fear.
Keep on, I'll protect you. Yes. Oh. Is that it? I'll go from here. Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes?
Don't address me like that.
Oh my
speak
God,
to me in
stop.
a triumphant manner. Your physical strength
takes
merely
so fucking
exceeded
long.
mine for an instant. I will crush you to dust, and such miracles will occur no more. Crawling princess of iron, constantly disintegrating doll of mud. Unite, repel, come back down to earth, and know your own powerlessness. Hado number 90, Kurohitsugi.
I got too cocky. Let's go. Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Good.
You can't bring me down. What's this?
Is it too late?
Sorry. I'll protect you.
This means nothing now.
What's this? I'm surprised. Is this all you can ask?
Futile.
Can't fight properly. Try to dodge this. Whatever the cost.
This means nothing. You're all we can vote.
Damn. Can't keep up.
This can't be. Nonsense.
That's pretty weak.
Last me now.
Let's go. Can't keep up, huh?
This is
It barely took. That's pretty weak. What is it? It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't even hurt. Yes, with my power. Can't keep up. With my power.
There we go. Good enough.
seeping muddle.
Alright, we already seen this. That's fine. Real moment completed. All good.
Feels strange, doesn't it?
Got it. Ichigo is able to surpass every single one of Aizen's attacks. Just as he starts to feel a sense of inferiority, the Hogyoku brings him to the next stage and final stage. Aizen has achieved a new form, neither Soul Reaper nor Hollow, thus surpassing all other living creatures. Ichigo has to unleash his final Getsuga Tensho, and the battle to decide the destiny of the world draws ever closer to its conclusion. Basically, I think the real moments just win.
I see. So you cannot allow it, Hogyoku. It seems you simply can't forgive a human getting the better of me. Ah, I see. So that's all it did to you. Can you hear me, Ichigo Kurosaki? You certainly did shatter and transcend the boundary that exists between Soul Reapers and Hollows, at least for a moment. But having lost all your power, you're only the shell of your former self now. You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding. Now, you will die at the hands of a truly transcendent being. And what's more, by killing you here, I will bid farewell to the despicable trash that are known as Soul Reapers and Hollows. It is over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Over? Is this really all that you got? Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
"45 seconds? Alright, we're gonna try. I don't know what they're gonna have me do here, but if he's fucking backing off or doing some stupid shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm hoping he's just armored and then I just have to blast through it.
Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap. Something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Got it. Good. How does that move work? I am curious. Stick out your left hand to block an attack. An attack during the stance to move behind your foe, transitioning into a slash attack. Okay.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap. That's pretty weak. I can't lose. I'm surprised. Let's go somewhere else. If only Tim deserved to see this. Yes, me. It doesn't even hurt. Try to dodge this. Disrespect me. Disrespect me. You are no threat to me. Sorry, flaws. Damn. You can't bring me down. What? So sad. Impossible. Impossible. Let's go. Do not disrespect me. In the end, I shall win. With my power here. You deserve to see this.
I might still lose, but I'm actually okay with that. I just wanted the objectives done.
I'm not done yet.
And of course, it was too far. I'm gonna let it rock. He's gonna kill me, but like that was stupid.
You're no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
Yeah. Shut up.
But
Annoying.
Let's not waste any more time, Aizen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
you cannot even comprehend this.
Sorry.
What? You insignificant.
Try to dodge this.
I shall win.
Sorry. So Getsuga, what is it? Now, let's go. Keep up.
Is that all you can do?
Sorry.
I have such a strength. With my power, I will simply evolve even further.
Finished?
You are no threat to me.
That's pretty weak.
Nothing is out of my reach. Impossible. Get it.
understand is taking place right before your eyes. You cannot comprehend. Barely take off.
Sock, are you there?
Barely take off. This is my truth now. Just let's go. Keep up, huh? Barely take off.
A transcendent being.
Sorry. Now, let's go. Barely take off. Barely take off. It doesn't even hurt. Try to dodge this. Protect everyone.
In the end, I shall win. Now disrespect
Let's go.
this power. I will simply evolve even further. You cannot hinder me.
What is
You shall
this is bad? What's this?
You are no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
But
You won't keep up with this.
I'll protect you.
Impossible.
Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
You deserve to see this.
That's pretty weak. I can see it.
Impossible. What now? What? This power cannot be harmed. Impossible. You will never to me.
No, we're not getting hit by this stupid shit every time. Ah! Annoying.
Let's not waste any more time, Eisen. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap.
You will never to me. Impossible. What? You insignificant.
Sorry.
This power. A transcendent being.
Stronger than I thought.
Impossible. Do not disrespect me. You
I'll
insignificant.
protect everyone. Now, let's go. Is that it? Finished?
In the end, I shall win.
I'll protect you.
Futile.
It doesn't even hurt. So slow.
Disrespect me. I will simply evolve even further. You are no threat to me.
Try to dodge this.
Get drunk. You cannot hinder me. This is my truth.
Stronger than I thought. Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes.
Cannot be harmed. I shall win this with my power.
What's this? What? This is bad. Let's go somewhere else.
Impossible.
Try to dodge this. I'll go to here.
You cannot hinder me.
What? What's this?
You cannot even comprehend me.
It doesn't even hurt. Well done. Yes. I'll protect you.
I will simply evolve even further. What? You have no right to me. There is no escape. You're not worthy.
This is bad.
You are no longer in any way worth taking in and understanding.
I'm still at the advantage though, so that's fine.
But I... Now, let's go. Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap. I'll show it to you. You ready? This is the final Getsuga Tensho. Is that it? You cannot hinder me. Damn. You won't keep up with your own pain. Now what? Don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me. You are no friend to me. Don't disrespect me. Your power. Hogyoku. I shall win. I can resist that. Try to dodge this. You cannot hit me.
There we go. Got it.
What is that form?
The final Getsuga Tensho is for me to actually become Getsuga itself. Using this technique means that I'm going to lose all of my Soul Reaper powers. That's why this is the final one.
I still don't feel anything. It can't be. Having evolved to a plane beyond the Soul Reapers, just as two-dimensional entities aren't able to interfere with three-dimensional entities. Unless I purposely elected to lower my level to allow myself to be interfered with, my spiritual pressure could not be sensed by Soul Reapers or by humans. Can it be? Could he be? Even more elevated than me? Is it possible that he's on an even higher plane than I am? No way. That simply can't be. It can't be possible. No human can conceivably surpass me. No, that's just not...
Mugetsu.
If you use this technique, word of warning, you're going to lose all of your Soul Reaper powers. Goodbye, Ichigo.
Goodbye, Zangetsu.
You're still regenerating? Crap! My Soul Reaper powers, they're disappearing now.
You lose, Ichigo Kurosaki. Look, my Zanpakuto is disappearing. I'm sure that you must know just what that means. The Hogyoku has determined that I no longer have any need for a Zanpakuto. I'm like you now. I'm one with my Zanpakuto and its powers. No, I will be able to reach heights far loftier than you now, considering that you've lost all of your powers. It's over, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Well...
What is this? Aikido? But when did you...
It appears that it's finally activating.
Kisuke Urahara, is this your doing?
Yes. I actually fired that Kido into you earlier, contained within a separate Kido. Before your metamorphosis was complete, I took advantage of the moment to strike when you were at your most vulnerable.
So that was when...
You see? It's a seal. If you were able to successfully fuse with the Hogyoku, I knew that it would be practically impossible to kill you at that point. So I developed this new Kido, in hopes that I could use it as a way to seal you up.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but look, I'm evolving now. I'm about to progress still further. You can't seal me away with something like that. It simply can't be done with a Kido of this level. What? What is this? The power that I had acquired is now disappearing.
That's the will of the Hogyoku. The seal that I fired into you is finally taking effect now. And the reason for that is because your power has weakened. What the Hogyoku is saying is that it doesn't recognize you as its master.
No, that can't be. That's not possible. That's not... No! That's not possible! Kisuke Urahara, I utterly despise you. With a mind as brilliant as yours, why do you accept the status quo? Why? How can you just keep on obeying that thing?
That thing? Do you mean Soul King? Oh, I see. So you saw it. Without the Soul King there as a uniting force, the Soul Society would become divided. It's part of what bonds us together. Without such a bond connecting us, we crumble easily. That's merely the way that the world operates. That's all.
That's the logic of a loser. The question that a winner asks isn't how the world is, but instead, a winner asks how the world should be, how they want it to be.
He. Okay. So we still have secret moments and everything else, but this should be the itch. This should be it. Aizen is defeated. During his battle with him, Ichigo felt one thing, Aizen's loneliness. Once the battle is over, the friends he had parted ways with in Wako Mundo reach Ichigo. He managed to save Karakura Town and the Soul Society from Aizen, but the price to pay for it was immense. The changes that his body underwent make him lose consciousness, and once he wakes up, he did that in 2 months' time, by the way. The entire thing takes place within, like, half a year. From Substitute Soul Reaper to the end here.
All World of the Living personnel within the Tenkai perimeter are secure.
All right. Initiate Tenkai Ketchu.
Captain, we still have people inside the town. World of the Living transference without the Senkaimon is dangerous.
All right, fine. I tell you what, I'll let you have 10 seconds. Although I have to say, sometimes my generosity sickens me.
Come on! Hurry up, or you're dead!
All right. I think that should do for now. Kido are essentially no different than medical treatments. Anyway, I've healed her physical structure. The rest is up to her. If she retains her will to live, then she'll eventually regain consciousness. When it comes to being able to tell whether she'll give up or not, that's something I'd imagine that you people would know better than I would.
Thank you, Unohana.
I don't understand. Why are you thanking me? It's not necessary to give me any thanks just for saving the lives of my friends.
We're not friends, idiot. That's probably what Hiyori would say. Thank you very much, Unohana.
Welcome back, Captain Zaraki! Welcome back, Captain Kuchiki!
I'm here too!
Welcome back, Lieutenant Kusaji-shi!
Relief squad, get over here! They're walking around like they're fine, but they're badly injured!
Captain, if I may ask, how was the battle?
Right. It was a total and complete bore.
What's your deal? Why'd you follow me? Stupid, annoying dog.
Didge.
Ichigo.
Urahara, where is everyone?
They've been sent back. And don't worry, they're all completely fine.
I see. Good.
Aizen's cross-seal unit has been taken to the Serite. The Central 46 is going to make a decision about what his fate will be in just a little while.
I see.
What's going on with you? Why do you look like that?
I don't know. I'm not really sure myself.
Everybody's lives, the entire world, they were all saved because you risked your life in order to defeat Aizen.
I know.
What I'm saying is that you did the right thing, so there's really no reason whatsoever for you to be sad.
Hey, Urahara, did the Hogyoku really reject Aizen? I mean, is that all there is to it? My dad told me some things. He said that the Hogyoku could read the hearts of those around it and make their wishes come true. If so, maybe losing his powers was actually what Aizen wanted to have happen. It's funny. I was finally able to feel his sword when we were doing battle, after I gained enough power to allow me to fight against him as an equal. All that I felt from his sword was loneliness. I was wondering if he was born with exceptional powers. Maybe he was looking for somebody that was on the same level as him. Someone who had the ability to see things from his perspective. And I thought that, maybe from the moment when he gave up and stopped trying to look for that person, he began wishing that he wasn't so exceptional after all, and that he could just be another Soul Reaper.
Ichigo?
Orihime, Uryu, Rukia, Chad, Renji. What the heck, guys? Should you be up walking around?
You're one to talk, you know.
Yeah, we're good.
What about you? You're looking...
Oh, wow. It really is you, Ichigo. Your hair's gotten so long that I wasn't entirely sure if it was you or not. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
You should see yourself, Orihime. But then I guess that I look pretty scruffy.
Ichigo! Ichigo!
KO. Yeah, that backlash got him pretty hard.
Now sentence. Sosuke Aizen, former captain of Squad 5, to 18,800 years of imprisonment in underground prison 8, Mukin.
So, you people are the ones who'll be handing judgment down on me, eh? Rather comical, wouldn't you say?
Traitor! Don't press your luck just because you're immortal! Hurry up and cover his eyes and mouth. Extend his sentence to 20,000 years.
The funny thing is, he killed the first Central 46, so the second one, why would he care?
Ichigo!
What? I'm home?
Yes. You were asleep for a really long time. About a month or so.
A month.
A month? That's right. My powers.
Ichigo, Urahara told me everything. From what he said, I understand that you've lost your Soul Reaper powers.
Then you know. Looks like I did. Well, I guess that I'd better go and resign as a substitute Soul Reaper now.
The first stage of loss brings feelings of intense pain and loss of consciousness, and the time lapse that the body experienced while inside of the Dangai flows backwards. You see how short your hair is now? The thing is, we didn't actually cut it. At this point, your Soul Reaper powers are gone. In the second stage, your remaining spiritual pressure stabilizes, and you wake up. Shortly after that, all of your remaining spiritual powers will disappear.
I see. I thought so.
You mean you're not shocked?
Nah. I kinda had a feeling that that's the way it was gonna be. Can I go outside?
I don't know how they fed him all that time, but it is a medical clinic, so I'm assuming it was IV. But legitimately, he's been asleep for a month.
I can't sense any spirits. Rukia's presence, that's fading now as well. I guess it's really happening. My powers are disappearing.
This is goodbye, Ichigo.
Yeah, I guess it is.
What? Come on now. You don't have to look so sad. Even if you aren't able to see me, I'm still going to be able to see you.
What good is that? That doesn't cheer me up at all. Besides, I'm not looking sad either. Listen, give everybody my regards.
I will.
Goodbye, Rukia. Thank you.
Woof.
Stories of hopes and memories, rebirth of the unholy, to set these souls free. This darkest despair still means nothing to me. Unveil the moonlight, ignite the sea.
Obviously, these are their Japanese voice actors, but it's fine. Now, I've seen both subbed and dubbed, but, like, dubbed is where I started with Bleach, obviously. So, the English cast is the one that I like, but, like, you can't go wrong with either. They're both really good. So when we look at the English VA cast, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I know them. And you're going to see a lot of recycled voices, but here we go. Johnny Youngbosh. Let's go, man. Michelle, Derek, Stephanie, Doug, Wendy Lee. Good old Wendy Lee. Kate Higgins, Colleen did both Nell variations, of course. So White's name is actually Ichigo Kurosaki backwards, so that's why they listed him like that, but it's funny. It's Ichigo. Wendy Lee is shopkeeper A, let's fucking go! We're on Squad 12, Squad 13 coming up. Jushiro Ukitake. Shinji Hiraku. Oh, we're just saying visored now? Alright, here we go. Hitori. Again, the whole visored squad should get like their own fucking models and everything, and they just decided not to, and that hurts me. Yami. Erinniero. Zaela Progrants. Honestly, I forget this guy because he's so forgettable. He shows up for like 2 episodes, gets killed, and then is like, alright, we're done. Wait, why are we showing Loopy? I was about to say, Grimja. Loopy got his ass kicked. Again, remember when he was talking about how he was going to come back and like hunt them down and then just never showed up again because he was dead? I remember. Ukiora. So the power scaling on the Arankars are a little bit wonky because it's hard to tell who's actually like the strongest Arankar. Ukiora does have a second awakening, but is he stronger than the other 4? And is Yami actually Arankar number 0? That's the real question. Halibel. Stock. And again, I'm not going to spoil anything from the 1,000-Year Blood War or anything like that, but yeah, so literally it's just Ichigo Kurisaki's name backwards. Like, that's... I just call him White, but it's like, it's just White. Code! Let's fucking go. About to say they ran out of things, so what are they going to show now? Unless they're going to cycle back on the characters again, but I don't think they're going to do that. Oh, just the different masks. Okay, that's fine. Now the funny part is there was actually more Bleach after this, and there was the Bount arc, and everybody gets pissed off about the Bount arc. But without the Bount arc, we don't have the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. So it's just like, it was a necessary evil, okay? You just kind of have to let it go. Because it makes complete sense that Ichigo wouldn't be happy that he lost his powers. Alright, we're back in Hueco Mundo. What we're looking for... Zell Schneider is the secret moment.
Chad's spiritual pressure is...
So we're going to skip it because the story's going to be the same there. Why is it still sealed? What the fuck, game? Alright, what if I did some secret chapter stuff? Maybe that's part of it? Secret story? Oh, I get to pick. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Ori lost his Quincy powers to fight against Mayuri. He doesn't regret what he did, but he has no small loss for him. His father, Ryukin, treats him with contempt for the wounds he suffered while fighting Hollows. He cannot deny anything his father says, but at the same time, the words he and Ichigo exchange resurface in the back of his mind. Signpost. Huh. What lies beyond the crossroads is uncertain. Will the sword strike first, or will it be the arrow? The two souls first come together, then repel each other. Only their pride allows them to transcend the conflict in their hearts.
I wasn't fooling myself. I mean, it's not like I expected my powers to come back with time. But still. So far, they don't show any sign of coming back at all.
Look at you. You finally come back home and you've got that dejected look on your face.
Ryukin?
What happened to your arm?
That has nothing to do with you.
What's your excuse? You've been gone so long and you couldn't even make so much as a phone call. If you think you're in the right, then go ahead. Come up with a good explanation. Don't you feel the need to take any responsibility at all for what you've done?
Responsibility, you say? You're the last person who should talk about responsibility. Blast! I knew. I was aware that taking off the Reishi glove would lead to this. I don't regret making that decision. That was the only option I had to defeat Mayuri Kuretsuchi. But still, from now on, things are going to be different. So, what can I do? Am I going to just give up?
So again, a lot of these points have already been covered to some degree, but I'm hoping they go into more depth.
We'll go ahead and start with this. Hollow bait. After I scatter it, hollows will begin to converge on this town.
Wait, what?
Whoever is able to defeat the most hollows in the following 24 hours wins the game. Are we in agreement?
Are you kidding? Everybody in Katakuta Town will be in danger. What kind of sicko are you?
You know, you're really starting to bore me. Yes, back then, all I cared about was showing that the Quincy's were superior to the Soul Reapers. And as a result of that, I lost sight of everything else. My master wanted a future where Soul Reapers and Quincy's could coexist. He was a kind man. That's why I wasn't even able to consider forgiving the Soul Reapers, who'd been willing to leave such a kind man to die without doing anything. But
Mayuri's still a dick for holding back the rescue squad.
Holy smokes! Are you kidding? The point is, your master's #1 desire wasn't to prove that the Quincy's are better than the Soul Reapers. He wanted both of them to fight together as a team. If we don't do that now, we may never get another chance. So Soul Reapers and Quincy's are as opposite as bookends. Fine! Fighting against overwhelming odds is still better when it's done back to back.
Three or more Kompaku. I've got to be fighting hollows, right? It's not Ichigo, right? Actually, what are they going to have me do for Orihime? Please tell me I unlock Orihime.
just so you know,
I would be so happy about that.
I had to shoot that down in order to protect myself. I wasn't trying to help you.
Yeah, all right. Fine.
What?
It's kill or be killed, and fighting alone is tough. We have no choice. We have to help each other. Isn't survival a good enough reason to overcome our differences? I was born a human. I really don't even know all that much about Soul Reapers. I mean, I'm not doing this work because I like it. But I do want to defeat the Hollows. Why? Because my mother was killed by a Hollow. Now do you finally get it? That's enough reason by itself. But it's not the only one. It's just becoming a Soul Reaper has given me purpose.
That won't do. This is the end. I'll get you. Well done, and goodbye. Here I come. Soul Destruction!
I'm not a superhero or anything. It's not like I can protect everybody in the entire world. But at the same time, I don't just want to protect the few I can hold in my arms, either. I want to protect as many people as I can.
Threw him off. He's like, uh-oh, I fucked up. And he did.
Protect as many people as you can, huh? I'm not trying to defend a substitute Soul Reaper, but I can't find much to complain about when it comes to his motivations. Also, I have enough of a sense of responsibility to want to protect people too. My pride hinged upon proving beyond the shadow of a doubt that the Quincy's were far superior to the Soul Reapers. However,
I want to protect as many people as I can.
what does being a Quincy really mean to me? What an absolute joke. I start wondering about that only after I lose my Quincy powers. Or maybe, losing my powers is merely what opened my eyes.
Oh. Uryu managed to regain his Quincy powers by training under Ryukin, but his training didn't stop there. This exhausting endeavor was aimed at reaching his father's level. He is then visited by Urahara, who tells him that Orihime was kidnapped and that Ichigo will likely try to save her by himself. Uryu, having made a promise to his father, decides where he wants to head next. And we were basically just reliving the fights they already had.
Really? At your limit already? If this is enough to make you run out of breath, I'm afraid you won't last long out there. Anyway, keeping this up would only be a waste of time. Just try your best to recover before I'm back.
Mr. Urahara!
Hello there! I'm sorry that I'm late. What? Your father's not here at the moment? Well, lucky for me then.
Mr. Urahara, what are you doing here? Orihime was abducted by Arankars?
Ichigo is undoubtedly going to try to rescue her by himself.
Please go away.
What?
You want me to go to Wako Mundo with Ichigo, right? Well, I'm afraid that I can't... You see, I can't get involved with Soul Reapers right now. If Orihime needs saving, I can do it by my... What did you just say? Ichigo's going alone?
You see, the Soul Society is entirely withdrawn from the area, which means that Ichigo will be going into enemy territory all alone.
I see.
It's kill or be killed, and fighting alone is tough. We have no choice. We have to help each other. Isn't survival a good enough reason to overcome our differences?
If that's the case, then please, let me out of here, Mr. Urahara.
Oh, very well then.
Uryu?
Chad, why are you here? Are you also?
Yeah.
His spiritual pressure. It is so much stronger than last time. But how?
So, you finally noticed, huh? Let me tell you, training Chad was really a worthwhile effort.
Chad, I have a proposal for you. Won't you spar with me while we're waiting for Ichigo?
Who are you?
That
Well,
sounds
this is
like a good idea to me.
odd one.
Show me just how much you've improved before you throw caution to the wind and jump right into the enemy's domain. After all, you wouldn't want to toss your life away for nothing, now would you?
Don't worry, Chad. Listen, I'll tell you what. I'll prove it to you.
Okay. But I'm not gonna go easy on you, Uryu.
2 minutes. Okay.
Who are you? Your powers.
Are you sure you can be worrying about that? If you don't get serious, then I'm going to win in no time.
I see. You're right. I still have strength left. Don't hold it against me. Strength back. I still have strength left. Strength back.
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Why did I lose?
I'll get you.
Don't hold it against me.
That won't do.
Let's
That
make
won't
this
do.
quick.
Dodge this.
Wasn't expecting this. I still have strength left. Strength back.
This is the end.
Can't lose this battle. Resist if you can. My defense is tough. Wasn't expecting this. I have a promise to keep. I'll come in from here. I'll get you. Let's make this quick. This is the strength. Promise to keep.
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Why did this happen?
Whew.
All right. That'll be enough, gentlemen.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate it.
No. I'm the one who should thank you. I was able to test the results of my training. Good.
Did I surprise you?
Yeah, but I shouldn't be surprised.
What do you mean?
I know that there's no way you'd just sit there, without your powers, doing nothing at all.
I have to say, you've made quite the improvement yourself. And what's more, you look like you're still getting even better.
I'm tired of it. I'm sick of not being able to help.
There's something I've meant to ask you. Why are you ready to do so much for him? I've heard that you two have been friends for a long time. But is that really enough of a motive for you to put your life on the line for him?
Well, to be honest, it's really quite simple.
I see.
That's my promise. I said that if Ichigo ever gets into trouble, then I'll go and save him. That's the vow I made. And there was another promise. I've also made a vow to my abuelo, my grandfather.
Your grandfather?
Something they share.
A promise with Ichigo, and with his own grandfather. He's just like me. Let's get Orihime back. You, me, and Ichigo.
Yeah, that's right.
You look completely hopeless.
Uryu, what are you doing here?
What else? We're going to Wakomunda with you, aren't we? Mr. Urahara has told me everything. We're going with you.
No, I really appreciate it, but... sorry. Neither one of you is strong enough.
So then, was that not strong enough? Ichigo?
Chad?
Ichigo, did you really think you could enter the enemy's territory and save Orihime all by yourself? I haven't been able to meet the Arankars face to face just yet. But I've heard that even Soul Reaper captains have had a hard time fighting against them.
But you...
Don't overestimate yourself, Ichigo. Don't you remember what you told me once before? Saving Orihime alone is tough. It's better to combine our abilities. So you tell me, isn't that a good enough reason to overcome our differences? Let's go save Orihime, Ichigo.
Woo! Can't budge, won't budge. Ichigo achieved full holification in his fight against Ulquiorra. In this state, he is much stronger than Ulquiorra, who has used his Resurrection Segunda Etapa. And he mercilessly goes in for the finishing blow. Uryu, seeing how Ichigo is no longer himself, rushes in to stop him. I don't really know... Like, this fight can't last long. But we're gonna see. I'm thinking it's just a story one, but we'll see.
Stop. That's enough. It's over, Ichigo. He may be our enemy, but there's no need to mutilate his body. Hey! Did you hear me? I said to stop! Ichigo!
Yeah, I was like, he's stabbed in the chest.
Can't even hear me.
Must protect. I will protect her.
This is bad. Ichigo!
Just believe in us. Don't try to do it all yourself. We want to help you.
I mean, aren't we your friends, Ichigo?
Even then, we will all come back here alive!
I want to protect as many people as I can.
Ichigo, if you stray from your path, then it's my job to set you straight!
We're gonna see where this goes. I'm confused by this, but we're gonna see where this goes. I quite literally don't know where this is gonna end up.
What's the matter? I'm right here! Ichigo!
Before meeting you, I had never tried, no, never thought of ever working together with someone else. I'm still here! I'll finish you! That won't do. I'll finish you! Allowing you time for regret would be a waste. When my master was killed, I started hating the Soul Reapers. But that's not all. The one I really hated was myself. I hated how powerless I was. You were the one who made me realize that. And so, right now, I'll stop you. I swear it! On my honor as a Quincy! I'll finish you! Right. You're going to get serious now. Strike back. There are things about me that you don't know. Say a combo. It's over. Springa!
Hey, not bad. I didn't realize I was going to insta-kill, but I'll take it. Are we back to being stabbed in the chest again?
The hole, it closed up.
Instant regeneration.
Am I... What, just... Didn't I have a hole in my chest? So... You're finally yourself again, Ichigo.
Again, that's why that whole scene didn't make sense, because he pulled it out and got stabbed again in the same spot.
It's all right.
Uryu, thank you. Thank you very much.
There's really no need for you to thank me. Of course not. After all.
Wait. No, that can't be right. After Ichigo lost his powers fighting Aizen, Uryu started fighting Hollows alongside Chad and the others, but only as a substitute, not as Soul Reaper. What his father had to say about this was completely unexpected.
Damn. A menos grande. Chad?
Is it over already? Hey, your arm.
It's really just a scratch. I took care of it, and no damage to the surrounding area. I'm not standing in for Ichigo. The eradication of hollows is what the duty of a Quincy is. It's actually better for me that he's not around.
Yeah. Ichigo will return someday. Until then, let's protect this town. Together.
Yeah. All right.
You coming home is surprising enough, even setting aside the hour. Was that done by a hollow?
To be frank, it actually did give me some trouble. But next time will be different, because I won't make the same mistake again.
Oh. I'm surprised. I did not expect you to admit your own weakness so quickly. It appears that you've grown quite a bit. Come on, let's go. It's time for some training.
Huh?
You have a good understanding of your own weakness. Meanwhile, I understand the abilities of a Quincy better than you do. Surely you see it. You understand the chance this represents, right? Is something the matter? It's now or never.
I see. All right then. Let's do it.
So for Uryu, he has a model and a fighting character in the game. The part that I'm curious about is how is this going to work for like Orihime or anybody on the cast that doesn't have an in-game model? Because I did unlock Final Getsuga Tensho Ichigo as a character. Does that mean I unlock the other ones as well?
Why am I being so timid? Come on. How did Ryugen ever become this powerful?
You're finished already.
I'm not done.
Where was I? I'll catch this.
I'll keep going.
Dodge this.
I'll get you. Behold the power of them. Touch this. Watch this.
That won't do. I'm unimpressed.
done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Now I see how determined you are.
My arrow.
I'm unimpressed. That won't do. Well, I'll get you.
Dodge.
Dodge this. I'll get you. I'll get you.
Behold the power of the
That won't do. I'm unimpressed. See that? This is the end.
This is
Dodge this.
Show me what you're capable of.
Dodge this. That won't do.
Dodge.
I'll get you. Well done, and goodbye. Here I come.
Don't bring it. I promise.
You managed to graze me. That's all for today.
Not yet.
Don't get carried away. You should listen to your elders.
What?
Don't you get it? I understand wanting to go out from time to time. But even so, this is far too much. Are you really trying to feign ignorance right now? Or instead, are you trying to pass this entire situation off with childish excuses?
It's really nothing like that. I mean, I guess it's true. My actions could be considered the duty of a Soul Reaper. However, in the end, all that I'm really doing is eradicating Hollows as a Quincy.
Unfortunately, your statement offers little to refute what I said. The fact remains that what you said truly is childish.
Come on now. You keep saying not to engage with Soul Reapers. But what about yourself? What about Ichigo's father?
At the end of the day, I'm a doctor. There's nothing inherently wrong with a meeting between doctors.
They're both doctors, by the way.
Enough. That is sophistry. And you know it.
Moving on. I will ask you just one more thing. You once completely hated Soul Reapers, so I'm curious, what brought about your change of heart? I thought your intention was to get revenge for Soken Ishida.
It's true. I hated the Soul Reapers. They left my master to die. But then I met them. Became allies with them. And I came to realize that the future my master wanted, where Soul Reapers and Quincy's worked together, could actually come to pass with the Soul Reapers of today. It's kill or be killed, and fighting alone is tough. It's better to combine our abilities.
What a hopelessly idealistic view for you to rest your hopes for the future on those people. But I suppose, if that's the hill you want to die on, do as you will.
He's like, I give up. You can be friends with the Soul Reapers.
For so long, I'd completely hated Soul Reapers. But the thing I really hated the most was my own weakness, my powerlessness. After battling alongside them, I came to realize that fact. And so, in my role as a Quincy, I must realize my master's dream. I must build a future where Soul Reapers and Quincy's can coexist. Along with my irreplaceable friends.
And then war. Alright, I need to understand how this works. Because again, she has a model, but she doesn't have a fighting game model. So unless they're making her fight somehow, I don't see how this works. Other than they put somebody else in to cover for her. After being told she wasn't strong enough for the battle by Urahara, Orihime started training in the Soul Society. Witnessing the power of her training partner, Rukia, makes her more determined to become stronger. She then meets one of the most famous Soul Reapers in the Seirete and asks him to spar. But... Are we talking about Rukia? Hit by the rain, the flowers bow. Lit by the moon, they close their eyes. Quiet, they listen, counting the sounds, swallowing tears, waiting for dawn. Lonely, they wait to bloom once more.
For as long as I can remember, I've always had someone protecting me. When I was little, it was my brother. And then, after he passed away, it was Tatsuki. But during my first year of high school, my beloved brother unexpectedly came back as a hollow. He was intent on taking me with him. Tatsuki, who was with me at the time, was also attacked, and I couldn't do anything. She was always there to protect me, but when she ended up being the one in trouble, I wasn't able to do the same for her. I was so sad, so scared, so angry. But then, Ichigo came, and he was able to rescue me. Thanks to him, I was given a gift. I was able to give my brother a proper final goodbye. I'm so grateful for that. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm always the one being saved. Am I destined to be a damsel in distress forever? I won't have it.
Please unlock Orihime for me.
Now it's my turn to save them. The force of that thought, the intensity behind it, awakened the power of the Shun Shun Rika within me. I remember when Ichigo decided that he'd go to the Soul Society to rescue Rukia. Now, it's my turn to rescue Ichigo. That's the reason why I came to the Soul Society. But then, how did it end up like this?
Ruler, the mask of blood and flesh, all things of the universe that fly, that which names all. In the name of truth and temperance, dig your claws into the wall of sinless dreams. Hado number 33.
Sokatsui.
Rukia is so strong. I can't let it continue to go on like this. I must do something. Things must change. I must change.
But you can forget that, because in a moment, you won't know anything.
He's... Orihime! Run! Now! He's after you!
Come on.
Even in the Soul Society, all that I was really able to do was rely on Uryu to protect me. Even back then.
Come on.
A little nap.
Tsumaki! No!
What? Hold up. Who are you?
Sorry, it took me so long, Orihime.
Because of my weakness, Tsubaki was crushed to bits, and Ichigo had to save me once again. Every time, I'm always the same. If I don't do something, the people I care for will get hurt.
Rukia. And you're Orihime, was it? Do I have that right?
Come on.
Izuru Kira, Lieutenant Squad 3. You're Orihime, aren't you?
You're gonna make me fight as Izuru, aren't you?
Yes! Nice to meet you. My name is Orihime Inoue.
My pleasure. Why are you in the Soul Society? I see you're doing some training?
Orihime, this is Lieutenant Kira of Squad 3. Is there anything that we can help you with?
Yes. I came to deliver this. It's the report on the last joint training session we did. Since you were in charge of Squad 13 that day, I wanted you to see it before I submitted.
That's very thoughtful. Much appreciated.
Well then, let me know when you're done.
Excuse me, Kira?
What is it?
Can I ask you, would you please spar with me?
Orihime, what are you even thinking? What's gotten into you?
Rukia is right. Fighting means putting your life at stake. Even if you're only sparring, that takes a firmness of spirit I doubt you have. And honestly, I have no reason to fight you either.
I'm ready to give it my all.
Those aren't words to be spoken lightly. Listen, with your arrogance, you disrespect those who truly bring their spirit onto the battlefield.
You're gonna have to attack him. You're gonna have to be angry.
It's not the weak of body that bear responsibility for causing problems on the battlefield. It's the weak of spirit. Not a single one of you was any kind of hindrance at all during the battle at the Soul Society. Not Ichigo or Chad or Uryu. And Orihime, neither were you. If any one of you hadn't been there, then frankly, I'd be dead right now.
I'm ready. I'm ready to do it. I really want to do it.
You're such a fool.
Come on, use
You have
Tsubaki,
no
damn it.
reason to be jealous, Orihime. Ichigo's just a kid. He can barely stand on his own. And right now, I think he really needs the both of you.
Yes, I want to become strong enough that I'm able to protect my friends. I know my strength could never compare to Ichigo's. But even so, I want to be able to at least do something to help him. It's like Hachi told me. The important thing is
How you use it.
But it's important for you to recognize that you don't fully understand your abilities yet. There is a way for you to fight, but you must find it. The important thing isn't really how you should be. but rather what's much more significant is how you want to be.
Lieutenant, please. She just wants to...
Don't worry, Rukia. Kira. Yes, you're right. I possess neither the spirit nor the strength that it takes. And the fault for that is mine. I was always too easy on myself. What I want is to change all that. I want to gain the power to support those who have more courage than I. I need to become stronger. What I need right now is somebody that won't show me any kindness. So let me ask you again. Please, won't you spar with me?
I find you to be far too stubborn for my liking.
How are they going to make me do
To
this?
steer you, I'm happy to help. I'll gladly do it with my sword.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I'd better get going.
What are he made? Breathe steadily. Don't fret now.
Yes. Oh, wow. Lieutenants really are amazing.
To be honest, you had me in a cold sweat. Even if it is just training, a fight is still a fight. You were risking your life from the moment he drew his sword.
He didn't even break a sweat. Not at all.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I was so shocked. I didn't think I had a line like that in me. What I need right now is somebody that won't show me any kindness, right?
You fool! I was the shocked one.
Well, sorry about that, but it's true. I said it because I meant it. 100%.
I see.
Rukia, for my whole life, I've always been the one who needed to be saved.
Yep.
But now, I want to return the favor. I want to save all of my friends. I want to be able to protect the people I love.
When you speak of the people you love, would that be that Ryoka boy?
Got him.
Oh, did you actually hear all of that?
Well, yes. I didn't mean to, but... However, having someone that you dearly want to protect is a good first step in building up your fighting spirit. If what you said is true, I'm sure you'll become stronger.
Did you hear that, Rukia? He told me that I'll become stronger.
You definitely will.
I'll do my best tomorrow, too. To protect all those who I love.
So they just did a story thing, which is upsetting, but I'm like, I really, really, really want them to unlock Orihime. Even if she's the worst character in the game, even if she has, like, only one attacking move, like, give me Orihime. That's all I'm asking for. Orihime, captured by Ukiura, curses her own weakness. Even as she slaps Ukiura, she's still clueless as how to improve her situation. Then a hollow appears before her, one that was once a familiar face.
be back in an hour's time. If you still haven't eaten by that point, I'll just have to tie you down and force feed you. You can count on it.
Chad came all the way here, and he ended up getting hurt. And it was all for my sake. Yes, you're right. I possess neither the spirit nor the strength that it takes. And the fault for that is mine. I was always too easy on myself. What I want is to change all that. I want to gain the power to support those who have more courage than I. I need to become stronger. It's the same. Nothing's changed at all. And it's not just Chad, Renji, Uryu, Rukia, even Ichigo. I want to protect everyone, but the ones I love keep getting hurt again and again. I'm just useless. What? How did I get here? Where is everybody?
All of it is your fault. The deaths of your friends. The fact that you forgot me.
No way.
That this is what I've now become. Everything! It's all your fault, Orihime! I'll kill you! You're dead! 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 Dead!
What? Sora? Someone help! Help me!
Whoops. Wrong response.
When did I get here? I asked for help. Again. I tried to get someone to rescue me yet again. What was my training with Rukia for? And all the things I learned from Kira. I wanted to get stronger. I wanted to protect the people who are important to me. But I haven't grown at all. I hate this. I hate being so weak. I hate it. I wish I wasn't so pathetic.
Ulquiorra died, leaving his last words to Orihime. In turn, he had been able to speak them because of her influence on him. It was a sort of hope hiding deep inside of him. Now armed with that same hope, Orihime keeps going forward. Like, I know it's a long shot, unless there's, like, a real DLC call later on, but, like, I really want her to be unlocked.
Sorry, Uryu. Don't apologize. I understand.
I'm sorry, Ichigo. If only I'd been better, then maybe...
It's not your fault, Orihime.
He's right, Orihime. Though I'm saying this in hindsight, we are where we are now, all thanks to Ichigo. Actually, I'm more concerned about that espada. Those last words Ulquiorra said,
I'm not sure, but it felt completely different from when we first met. I could tell even when I was in the middle of fighting here. I don't know, but I think that you had an effect too, just based on that feeling.
Me?
You're amazing, Orihime. I mean, you still reached out for the guy, even though he put you through so much.
Stockholm's. Oh.
Are you afraid of me, woman?
Ulquiorra.
Put your heart in sync? I don't get it. How can you do that? If the heart is invisible, intangible, how is that possible? You humans toss that word around like it's nothing of significance at all, as if it's something that you can hold in the palm of your hand. What is a heart?
Right. That's right. Right now, what's facing me, it's... And that means that I'm not afraid.
I see.
I don't really know what Ulquiorra felt, or what he was thinking back then. But even so, everything that he did to me, I wanted to be brave and face it, and to respond in kind. Thank you, Ichigo. What I want is to be stronger. Strong enough so that someday I can protect everyone. Weakness is a part of me, but knowing that, I will get stronger.
I see.
Yes. That's right. From here on out.
And one more. After overcoming an exhausting series of hardships, the Soul Society finds a peaceful respite. Orihime is there to help with the rebuilding of what was destroyed. No longer is she a damsel to be protected by others. Now she can protect them. One after another, smiles start blooming around her.
Well, if it isn't Orihime.
Rangiku!
Why are you here?
I'm here to help everyone in Squad 4. It's thanks to you all that Karakura Town is safe, so it's the least I can do.
That does sound like something you'd do. What is it? What are you staring at? Do I have something on my face?
No, your face is fine. It's just...
Strange girl. Let's get tea once things settle down.
Do you think that maybe you could wait for just a moment? I'm almost ready for a breather. I'd really like to have the chance to chat with you some more, Rangiku.
Orihime. Okay, I'll just wait over there.
Thank you so much. Thank you for waiting.
Good work, work today. You really do go all out, huh?
It's no problem at all.
Huh? What nice weather we're having. Great day for a nice noon nap, basking in the sun. So relaxing.
Rangiku.
What's wrong?
So, you can feel free to tell me if I'm wrong, but is something the matter? You don't seem as lively as usual to me.
You're worried about me, are you? I'm off my game today.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't force yourself to talk to me if you don't want to. I'm just worried about you.
Thank you, Orihime. It's nothing. Nothing really specific happened. Just lately, I've just been doing some thinking.
Oh, I see. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. It's just, you've done so much to help me out, so I'd like to repay the favor, even if only a little.
Orihime. Thanks. But it's really nothing, I swear. Well, everyone seems to be moving forward, but feels like I've somehow gone bad.
Rangiku. You haven't gone bad.
Orihime.
You're so kind, and you are such a strong person. Listen, do you remember what you said to me before? You said I'm good because I face my feelings and try to accept them. I'm sure everyone alive has regrets. I don't think you can escape that. That's especially true considering everything that was lost in that terrible battle. There must be so much that's impossible to accept. To me, it doesn't look like you're trying to run away from the sadness or regret. It just seems that you're trying to accept them. And I'm sure that must be a very difficult thing to do. So that's why I think you're good too, Rangiku. So please, don't say you're a bad person. Wait, hey, what are you doing? Why are you mussing up my hair?
Sorry, I just felt like it. Thanks, Orihime. I do feel kind of better now.
Rangiku.
What do you say? Would you mind going a few rounds with me?
Huh?
I heard you trained with Kira before, didn't you? I want you to show me just how strong you've become. Let's see it. And like I said, the weather's nice today. It's a great day to get your body moving.
Just make her playable.
Yes, please.
You're not going to, but make her playable.
You have gotten stronger, Orihime.
Are you serious?
It's clear that your techniques have gotten stronger, but even more, your spirit has. I guess that I'll just have to get stronger too. I can't let you do all the growing yourself.
All right, I'll do my best. I'm very fortunate. I've had so many people help me and come to my rescue. But now, it's my turn. Now, I want to protect those important to me. So I will get stronger and do just that. I want to be strong enough that I can make everyone around me smile and laugh.
think we can hold off on Chad for now. Again, they aren't the only characters who got to clear, but it's fine. Jesus Christ, lose 2% of Reishi per second for 30% damage? I mean, that's not the worst thing, but like 50 seconds. You have 50 seconds before you zero out. That one's pretty good. If you have a character that doesn't use their spiritual moves, it is pretty sad that they don't show Gin a lot, but it does make sense why they don't show Gin a lot. Destruction. Madness. It's weird that he has madness, considering, like, he's just a researcher. Madness isn't really part of it, but it's fine. They have Squad Zero. Wait, why do they have Squad Zero? Nobody even knows what that is yet, if they've only gotten this far. Does that mean they're unlockable? That would be so fucking sick.
Come on.
This would have been an interesting fight. I mean, Old Man Yamo probably would have just scorched everything, but fire and water, like, against each other isn't the worst idea. Plus, with Yama not having very good movement, should be fine.
You choose to stand in my way, I will destroy you. Let's go.
Shall we begin then?
Get ready. It's on.
Let's go. I'll destroy you. So that's that. Can't you tell?
I need to understand how she works, by the way, because I don't understand her guard or her thing. Personal ability of Hollybell. Landing and hit an opponent, it fills the aura gauge. When it's more than half full, you enter a strengthened state. In this state, power and number of hits for each move are increased, reduced over time for greater amount of spiritual pressure power you have.
Misjudged you. Such a puny attack. Such a puny attack.
Let's go. You will sink. The end is here.
You scoundrel!
I'll show you the dance. You dropped your guard.
Forcing me into having to use. You know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. Is that all?
With this power, I'll end it here. Hunt Tiburon. No mercy.
Turn to ashes! All things of this world turn to ashes. Ryujin Chaka!
If this keeps up.
Let's go!
Try to surpass me. I'll wrap this up. No world exists without sacrifice. I'll wrap this up. No world exists without sacrifice.
I was confused by that one, but alright. I'm not gonna complain.
I let my guard down. Too slow.
I will show you no mercy.
You're quite persistent. You will rest soundly.
You scoundrel!
Great sacrifices have been made.
Now, obviously, the one that's going to be, like, problematic is now that I've got Mugetsu.
I can't lose. Let's do this. It'll be over real quick.
If you choose to stand in my way, I will destroy you. Let's go.
Get ready. It's on.
I'll go from here. There.
That's all. It's not enough.
Yes. Can't keep up, huh? With my power.
Not yet.
Whatever the cost. Yes. Now, let's go. You barely tickle. Yes.
Is this what you can do?
You barely tickle. Well done. I'll protect you. You can't fight it up. Yes. Are you scared? Because something that you can't understand is taking place right before your eyes. Yes.
Too easy.
It doesn't even hurt. What?
Over here.
Damn. There. Strike back. I'll protect you. Let's go somewhere else. Sorry.
I possess the power to control water. Very well, I'll show with this power. I'll end it here. Hunt Tiburon. No mercy.
I'll go for it. Go bring it down. Let's not waste any more time. Honestly, I'm just so sick of your crap. Try to dodge this. It doesn't even hurt. Well done. Now,
I will destroy you. I let my guard I haven't shown you my real power. You're strong. I let my guard down. Too easy. Too easy.
That's pretty easy. Strike back. I'll protect you. I'll show you. This is the final Getsuga Tensho. The final Getsuga Tensho is for me to become Getsuga itself. Getsu.
My apologies.
Thank you, Sangetsu.
You know, that actually seems kind of fun.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, can we stop soon?
You're going to regret this later.
Get ready. It's on. Pointless.
Take this. Tread lightly. Take this. Tread lightly. Take this. Tread lightly. Take this. Tread lightly.
The funny thing about this is I can out-poke her.
Let's get started. Dodging would be a waste of time. Let's go. Close one. Dodging would be a waste of time. So slow. Well, there. So slow. Straight back. I want to make sure that I end this before it gets too complicated. Shoot him dead, Shinzo.
Here I go. Win. Roar. Way to go. Don't underestimate me. You asked for it.
Close one. Let's go. Look now. So slow. Look now. Dodging would would be a waste of time. Let's go. Very well then. It's time. I'll have to show you. Bankai. Kamishini no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. There. Stay still. No reach. I warn you. No skill. So slow. Let's go. Slow. I'll just hurry up and kill you. Don't get too scared.
You're annoying.
Got another one. So slow. You can run. Look now. You're weak. It's going to get even faster. Let's go. Look now. Where are you going? It's all where are you? I didn't feel that. Dodging will be a waste of time. I think that I'd better punish you while I still have time. I got it.
Be gone! Go!
That was careless of me. I didn't feel that. I got it. So slow. Look now. Stay still.
You asked for it.
Let's go.
GG's.
You better raise your guard or you'll die. You cannot escape. Kamishini no Yari. Uto Renji. Huh? Really? The fight's already over?
Oh yeah, we got a whole bunch of other ones. I was like, what are we missing here? And there's like a whole bunch. Alright, we are not done with this game. There are plenty more things to do, but I am going to call it a night for now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying all that fun stuff. I do greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely evening. I will see you all next time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.